Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Joel Embiid, Maxey out there with Paul George, and it's Grimes in at the 3. And for the Jazz, Sexton is the point, Clarkson is in at 2. Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Juzang in at the 3 spot. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Now, here's Maxey. Misses the layup. Clarkson taking his time here. And it's sent back by George. To the inside. 7-foot shot. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Sexton. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Clarkson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Juzang. Offensive rebound. Out to Clarkson. From outside, off the mark. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Caught up with Will Hardy a few minutes ago. And their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Juzang, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Sexton against Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Sexton. Here's Maxey. Kessler with the rebound.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Clarkson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey on the wing. And Juzang pulls it down.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Kessler. The rebound by Paul George. 76ers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Grimes with the bucket.
Always able to see the complete floor. Maxey, great vision.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely, and Sexton has it in the corner. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Yep, that one goes in there.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Sexton. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Now, here's Sexton. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kessler, and he drops it in from the low post. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Kessler. Markkanen passes to Clarkson. Stolen by George. Here's McCain. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Clarkson. And that one, good. It's a tie ball game.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Clarkson outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's McCain. He's covered by Kessler. And it's sent back by Kessler. And he gets it back. Embiid, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
The open look here for Sexton. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
The 76ers trail by 3. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's McCain. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Embiid. Over Kessler. Another miss by Philadelphia. Jazz leading by 3. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
First one falls. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
And Sexton drops them both. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Boston.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Here's Grimes. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Juzang. Pass to Sexton. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Kessler. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
George with no one around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 1. Clarkson on the wing. And the rejection by Embiid.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Jazz. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Portland Trail Blazers. Jackson finds Drummond. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Drummond. Sweet little floater. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Utah's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Maxey. After the basket by Utah. Grimes with the bucket.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 5. In the corner, Collins with it. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Collins has got 5 now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Maxey. Last time, 14 points for him. Maxey with the screen on Clarkson. Back to Maxey. Lays it up off the glass.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jazz trail by 3. Here's Juzang. Pass to Collins. Here's Juzang. Kessler the screen. Lock at 6. Juzang passes to Kessler. Lays it up and banks it in. Kessler's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Philadelphia let me know the status. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. That one is off. Kelly Oubre's checked in for George. And he sinks the second. Here's Sexton. He's got 5. Pass to Kessler. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded by Jackson. Back to Kessler. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Utah. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. So both teams changing it up here. Outside, Maxey pass to Drummond. Now Maxey. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game.
Hey, one thing about Maxey, he was just born to score. This guy is a bucket getter.
Jazz trail by 4. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. And here's Sexton. He's covered by Maxey. Sexton against Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. The shot by Sexton, no good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Maxey, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Sensabaugh. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. .114 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Maxey. Fires the 3. Another miss by Maxey.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They now take the lead. Sexton's got 7.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Here's Jackson. Still yet to score. Pass to Oubre. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Yabusele. Drummond with a screen on Sexton. Maxey, for just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Yeah, there's something not quite right with him. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
And the Jazz with some changes. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Filipowski. And it's Collier in for Williams. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Butler comes in for Maxey. Utah has gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Sensabaugh. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Yabusele. Inside. Here's Embiid. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Collier out there with George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Collins. And it's Sensabaugh in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
That free throw good for Markkanen. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix, and with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Shams, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. The free throw drops for Embiid. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Embiid the screen. Charity stripe shot. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Butler against George. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 3. Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
George passes to Markkanen. Pass to Sensabaugh. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Sensabaugh's got 6.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Williams, he's checked in for Utah. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at George. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Now here's Jackson. Still scoreless. High post, Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Collins passes it to Williams. Back to Collins. That's tipped. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson kicks to Butler. Oubre outside. Just 4 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Utah trailing here. Over in the corner, Williams to the inside. Embiid with the steal.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
For the Jazz, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for John Collins. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for George. Paul George is checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside Jackson. Oubre against Clarkson. 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebound, Utah. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team. And here is Markkanen. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clarkson against Butler. High post, Embiid. Over Kessler. The 76ers with another miss. Utah's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Outside, Markkanen. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
Now here's Butler. Still without a basket. To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. 5th best, Paul George.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's see the stat sheet here for Lauri Markkanen.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Guarded by Jackson. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer, Markkanen. Rebound by the 76ers. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
Jazz have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Clarkson against Butler. Here's Sensabaugh. He has 6. Here's Kessler. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And Kessler, no good on that one. 76ers trailing. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
DA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. And he knocks down the first one.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Both good from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Maxey. Butler against Sexton. Outside, Maxey in the corner. George with it. Off target with his 3.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Markkanen down low. Defended by George. Markkanen can't get it to go. Philadelphia has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's George. The 76ers with another miss. And here are the Jazz now. Big run right now going for them, 11-2. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Sexton dishes to Markkanen. Sexton with the screen for Markkanen. Another miss by Utah. The 76ers trail by 4. We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
The Jazz have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Collins checked in for Markkanen. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Drummond's checked in.
One shot.
And Kessler, no good on that one.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Butler. Hasn't made one yet. Over Sexton. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the left side wing. Pass to Juzang. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Clarkson. Pocket 6. No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
George looking around. Drummond with a screen on Clarkson. They could use a bucket. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from George.
Yeah, nice vision that time displayed by George off the screen and roll.
Butler against Sexton. They set the pick. Here's Juzang. Kessler trying to get open. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pass to George. The 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Sexton kicks to Clarkson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Clarkson's got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
George against Collins. Pass to Drummond. Here's Grimes from downtown. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Butler against Sexton. Now Kessler. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Maxey against Clarkson. Maxey kicks to George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the 76ers.
Trying their best to make a comeback. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter. That's one of the ways you trim a deficit.
Now, here's Sexton. 7 points in the game. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. And that one is off. The 76ers trail by 5. Oubre outside. Pass to George. Drummond with it. And here's Oubre. Nothing on the board. Baseline jumper. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Sexton, and stolen by Drummond. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Oubre, left side. And it's Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And now look at Jordan Clarkson. Some numbers on him. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And Sexton drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to George. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. Here's Drummond, and he banks in the layup. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
One of the key components of Drummond's game, he's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Stolen by Jackson. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to Grimes. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. To the middle, down to 5 on the shot clock. Drummond passes to Grimes.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Maxey kicks to Yabusele. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sexton. Here's Kessler. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Jackson looking around. Here's Maxey. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Clarkson for 3. A shot off that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. So Frisco Kev inquires, if you could pick any era to play in, which would it be?
Let me play back in the early days.
I like to see that too. The way early days when dunking was illegal. You might need to work on your fadeaway, big fella.
Yeah, my fadeaway's better than yours, Kenny.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Walter Kessler displaying his skills in this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Here's Sexton. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Reggie Jackson, and Embiid is out there with Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. Clarkson for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
He's off on the second.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Now, here's Maxey. George with the screen on Markkanen. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And so he makes both from the line. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 1-point game. Left side, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Maxey against Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Juzang. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Juzang's got 6 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Sexton. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's George. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
One shot.
That free throw good from George.
And what I love about Paul George, the production year after year after year.
Sexton attacking. On the wing, Markkanen. Defended by George. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Maxey sets a screen for George. Good on the triple. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Second is Tyrese Maxey.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Jazz trail by 5. Clarkson outside. Pass to Markkanen. Paul George with the steal. Jackson passes to Embiid. Here's Grimes. That 3 off the mark.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Now, here's Sexton.
Chance to check out the stats for Sexton. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 15 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And Sexton drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Fourth and blocked. And they're also pretty solid in terms of offensive rebounding. Top 10 in the league in that category. A lot of hustle from that group.
And to go back to their shot blocking, it's not just their size, but their intensity. They play interior defense like they've got something to prove. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It's deflected and stolen by Sexton. Down low, stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Here's Grimes, and he's good on the three ball. Grimes has got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. Sexton with it. 11 points in the game. There's the screen. And there's the defensive 3-second call. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Clarkson against Jackson. Looking to get back on track here. Juzang, good.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Now, here's George. 17 points in the game. Embiid the screen. George passes to Grimes. And Juzang pulls it down. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul him.
First free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And Markkanen drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Maxey kicks to George. Back to Maxey. Pass to Jackson. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Maxey attacking. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Monday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings.
And that game against the Warriors, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
No good on the free throw, and Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Oubre is checked in for the 76ers. He hits the second from the line. Now Sexton. He's got 11. Outside, Markkanen. Sexton with a screen on George. Markkanen with it. Maxey covering. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Maxey. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
The first one falls.
You know, if they want to come away with the dub, I think they just need to keep knocking down these free throws.
Butler, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
We got this.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The 76ers lead. George with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. High post, Embiid. Back to George. Fires the three. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Sexton. For the lead. And the layup is up and in. Sexton's got 13.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Kessler. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
So he gets them both. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. George against Markkanen. Stolen by Markkanen. And now Utah, fast break. Butler with the steal. They're running. Oubre, no one around him. The 76ers with another miss. Jazz have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Outside, Markkanen. And Utah turns it over again. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the 76ers. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
And seeing where the 76ers are, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, you know, folks wondered about his offense, but it became clear pretty fast, though, he can dominate at both ends of the court.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's got 11. Kessler, add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's George. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Stolen by Markkanen. And he comes up with the deuce. And now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Jackson from long range. They get it back. For three, Oubre drains it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
And these kinds of shots help Oubre get into a rhythm. Terrific work off the catch.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. John Collins, he's checked in for the Jazz. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Markkanen. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele, he's checked in for George. Here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Sensabaugh. Hits it from three-point range. Sensabaugh's got 9. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Butler passes to Embiid. And the rebound goes to Martin. Utah has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Sexton. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Martin kicks to Collins. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got his 4th rebound in this one. They swipe it. Now Sexton, covered by Oubre. Out to Clarkson. Back to Sexton. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Sexton against Butler. Yabusele passes to Embiid. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The 76ers third.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
No good on that one. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Jackson. And he's good on the second.
They're shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding the lead late.
Pass to Embiid. Over Collins. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Embiid.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Sexton on the wing. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Butler. And stolen by Sexton. The 76ers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Clarkson against Lowry. For the tie, shoots over Clarkson. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
The handles, the bucket. That's a beautiful play from Lowry.
Outside Collins. Outside Sexton. Pass to Sensible. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Philadelphia. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Hendricks is jacked in, and it's Williams in for Jordan Clarkson. And so he hits both.
And Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tipped away. Oubre outside. Pass to Butler. Here's Embiid, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. The work he's doing inside is just unreal. Still a ways to go here, and he's already got his season high in rebounds. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Williams is out there with John Collins. Then it's George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Sensible in at the 2-guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And George, here we go. Oubre outside. Rebound, Utah.
Even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
George passes to Markkanen. Pulls up on the elbow. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Oubre off the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
In the corner, Collins with it. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's Butler. And here's Oubre. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Collins with the drive. It's good. This game is all even.
And how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. George against Butler. A floater. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Butler against George. Butler passes to Embiid. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, George. Up top, Markkanen. Guarded by Embiid. Clock at 6. Collins dishes to Williams. Over Butler. And it's good off the back rim and in. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Yabusele. Drains it from 17 feet out. Yabusele's got his first points of the game.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
And here is Markkanen. Guarded by Embiid. Here's Sensabaugh. Stolen by Gordon. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Walker's checked in for Gordon. Clarkson against Butler. Now here's Embiid. Not a lot of room. Over Markkanen. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Williams finds Clarkson. And he drives in. 6 to shoot. Here's Sensabaugh. That one, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Butler, no good. Utah trailing here. Clarkson outside. Pass to Collins, the 17-footer. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Butler kicks to Walker. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Philadelphia. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Outside Butler. Pass to Yabusele. Embiid with it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Utah?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Shout out to them for getting to the foul line. They've been the aggressors, taking that ball to the basket, and they've been able to knock down a good percentage of those free throws.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half, going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Markkanen sets the pick for Williams. Back to Markkanen. Shoots over Oubre. Markkanen can't get it to go. The 76ers lead it. And there's the call. It'll go on Cody Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Jazz with some changes. Walker Kessler comes in for Collins. And it's Colin Sexton in for Williams. Philadelphia also making some changes. George is checked in for Oubre. And Maxey subbed in for Butler. So it's Utah now. Paul George missing from long range. Here's Markkanen. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And George kicks to Yabusele. To the paint. Here's Maxey. And it's sent back by Kessler. And he's able to get it back. And here's George for 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And here's Clarkson after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Markkanen in the corner. Pass to Sensabaugh. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. The lead is 2. And here's Embiid. From the arc, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. Markkanen a screen on George. Now, here's Sexton. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end.
The Jazz making a switch here. Juzang's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Andre Drummond comes in for Yabusele. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Jackson. George, no good. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Sexton. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
Here's George. Pass to Grimes. Outside for George. And it's off from 3-point range. The Jazz have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Sexton's shot is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Back to Maxey. Embiid the screen. To the right side. Back to Drummond. Maxey in the corner. With the teardrop. Utah with the rebound. Here's Juzang. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on George. And it's tied up with that one. Jackson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Outside Jackson. From deep, George. Rebound, Utah. Juzang's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Kessler finds Sexton. No good with the triple.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Paul George. And both free throws good for Paul George. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. George with the steal. Here's Grimes, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Pass to Juzang. To the inside. Here's Markkanen. Second chance shot, and Embiid with the block. Jackson down low, defended by Sexton. Maxey, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Markkanen against George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And a lethal score from pretty much every spot on the floor. Markkanen attracts a lot of defensive attention.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
George sets a screen for Embiid. Pass to George. Inside. Clock at 4. The tray. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the 76ers. Here's Clarkson. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Juzang from past the arc, and Embiid pulls it down.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Clarkson with the ball. George picks him up. In the corner, it's Kessler. Sexton for 3. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Embiid with it. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Maxey. Over Sexton. The rebound by the Jazz. Clarkson outside. Kessler with it. Back to Clarkson. Now Kessler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sexton. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. George with the screen on Kessler. Floats one. Kessler with the rebound.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
And Philadelphia calls time here. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Stop the run. It falls, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Walker Kessler.